Hey guys, what's up? It's Lord BBG 101 here, finally showing you guys my Galaxy Eyes Photon Guardragon deck profile. So to save time, I'm just gonna jump right into it. To start off, we have our one copy of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. He's a slight bit of a brick, so you don't want to play multiple copies, but that ultimate rare looks so beautiful and you want to risk drawing it because it just looks that great. Then you have your 6 core searchers. Galaxy Soldier, because whenever it's special summoned, you can search a galaxy monster, and then you have your 3 copies of Photon Orbital. Its effect is actually extremely phenomenal on Summon Right. You can search a galaxy or a Photon monster by sending it to the graveyard while it's equipped. And like Inzektor, Gigamantis, and Gigaweevil, you can actually directly equip it from your hand to your galaxy or Photon monster. So you don't have to rely on normal summoning like with the Union. Up next, you have your 5 warriors, your Photon Vanisher, and your Photon Thrasher. You want to see these two with each other more often than pretty much any other combination, so that you can start off your combos just right, especially if you're playing pure. Because obviously, Photon Thrasher, if you control no monster, special summon it, and then Photon Vanisher, it cannot be normal summoned or set. It must first be special summoned while you control a galaxy or Photon monster. And whenever it's successfully special summoned by its own effect, you can add Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to your hand. That's kind of why you don't want to draw into the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Then you have 3 ones. Galaxy Knight, because it's more often than not either a normal summon, or you're going to summon it off of your 1 copy of Galaxy Expedition. 1 copy of Galaxy Wizard, because, again, typically used as either a normal summon or you're going to use it to either trigger Expedition, or you can discard as a light for something like Galaxy Soldier. You also have the option of summoning off of your second and final Soryuja and using its effect to search as a combo extender. And then a personal favorite deck of mine, Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon. Is a level 1, it's dragon, therefore dark dragons. It's actually extremely good for that. Of course, to start off the rest of your dragons, you have your 1 copy of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. It plays an extremely integral role in the deck, and if this card were to have been banned, this deck could not have been played the way that I play it. On to our 5 card Chaos package. 3 copies of Black Dragon Collapse Servant, and only 2 copies of White Dragon Weaver Burster. You're playing a light-based deck, and that being said, it's more important to play the dark version rather than the light. If I were playing Dangers, that would be entirely different. Up next, 2 copies of Crusadia Draco. Once per turn, you can special summon it to his own League monster points too. It can occasionally be used as a combo extender to go into the Hieratic Seal. From there, 1 copy of Defrag Dragon. Because if you do happen to draw into the 1 copy of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, but no Galaxy Soldier, no way to access Soldier, if you can still get something like a Link monster on board, you can still set up your Guardragon plays using this. And then 1 copy of Destrudo. I go back and forth between playing 1 and 2 and then playing just 1 and upstarts and the backstand, but I feel like this would probably be the best way to handle it because I keep on drawing into 2 copies and that's just no. Because it makes it so that I can't play at all because whenever 2 out of 5 of your cards are Destrudo and the rest of your cards you do not want to risk breaking at that point. Then to round off your dragons, 2 copies Chaos Dragon Levianeer. You don't want to play 3 in this deck because, again, you're playing a lot of bricks. It's still really consistent, but the less bricks you play, the better. And you're also playing double Saryuja in a way that you can oftentimes get off both draws. So if you don't draw it off one of those and you don't hard draw, oh well, it's not the end of the world. And our only hand trap in the deck is 2 copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, purely because I think it's still better this format over Effect Failure, for this deck at least. Not to mention, both of them are light attribute. On to the spells. 3 copies of Instant Fusion, part of the fact that I only have 2 ultis. I wasn't exactly planning on playing 3 until I built this deck, and I haven't really been able to go get another. So, 3 Instant Fusions. one copy of Reinforcement of the Army, and then you're essentially playing 3 copies of Monster Reborn because you're playing Actual Monster Reborn, a searchable equip Monster Reborn, and then World Legacy Succession. And then you have a couple more spells. Combo Extender, 1 copy of Galaxy Expedition. It's really only that great if you already have your combo off and it's in your opening hand, or if you draw it off of Saryuja, because, again, it's a combo extender, not much else. Then Upstart Goblin, playing 39 cards. And then 2 Call by the Grave. These can realistically be anything if you really want to just play another Call by the Grave instead of Upstart. If you want to play 1 for 1, that way you can guarantee that you'll have the Galaxy Eyes Guardragon more often. For whatever reason, you can. Or if you want to summon something like a Morphage Goliath off of cards like Hieratic Seal, then by all means. Yeah, that's just my personal preference on it. So on to the extra deck. It's definitely weird to play Galaxy Photons like this. Have your 1 copy of Galaxy Eye Soulflare Dragon. Whenever he's successfully link summoned, you can actually add back one of your Galaxy or Photon monsters in your graveyard. More often than not, I choose Galaxy Soldier whenever I open it because I can then reuse it. From there, 1 copy of Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spears. I'm actually thinking of bumping this up to 2 and then just cutting Dawn Dragster and Destrudo entirely, because with Dark Matter gone, it's not really that great. And just being able to have this to extend your combos further and being able to use it as an earlier combo piece is phenomenal. From there, you have your Guardragon package, Elpie, Pisty, and Agripane. And of course, you have your double Saryuja Skuldread. Again, one of those things that had they hit it in any way, shape, or form, the deck would not function the way that it does now. And honestly, I am extremely thankful that they only hit Dark Matter, because, well, realistically, the card needed to go, but we can certainly play without it. From there, we're playing 4 Exceeds, 2 Rank 8s, 1 to negate spells, 1 to negate monster effects, and this card's even better in this deck because it can actually, like you're playing Galaxy Photons, you can actually use its searching effect, or you can just attach more materials. Then, of course, we're going to be taking more of your cards like we do with Titanic Galaxy. We're playing Cyber Dragon Nova and Cyber Dragon Infinity, because oftentimes you can end with at least one of the rank 8s, and then Cyber Dragon Infinity and Abyss. And possibly more, depending on how your extenders go. For fusions, we have Panzer Dragon for obvious reasons, because you want to be able to go into Infinity more easily. It's also light. So worst case scenario, worst case scenario, you can use Instant Fusion during one of your opening plays and use this to go into either Saryuja Skuldread or going into, the Galaxy Eye Soulflare Dragon, because it just requires 2 light attribute monsters, one of which needs to be 2,000 or more attack. He is a lighter attribute, so he fits that qualification. And here is what I consider to be one of my favorite spicy texts that I thought of a while back that I haven't really told many people. Dark Fire Dragon, an OG Legend of Blue Eyes monster card, a very old Instant Fusion target. It is Dark attribute, and it is Dragon, and it is level 4, so therefore, Guardragon is extremely great for such. Then your 2 Synchros, the 1 Dawn Dragster, and the 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Gotta have that negates. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna end up cutting this for a second copy of Hieratic Dragon Seal. Onto the side deck. I am still playing Effect Veiler in the side because there are certain matchups where Effect Veiler is undeniably going to be so much better than Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. And likewise, it's still a light attribute, so I don't want to play Infinite Impermanence over that because Galaxy Soldier. From there, the rest of the side deck is kind of just up to you. But currently, I've not been in much competitive play. I've not played against Endymion, so I don't really know how to side against them the most effectively, especially for this deck. So I'm just playing some standard stuff. Ghost Bell, Sphere Mode, The Last Call by the Grave, Twin Twisters, and Evenly Matched. Overall, the deck is pretty consistent. It definitely has a lot of brick hands, but whenever it goes off, as long as it goes uninterrupted, its plays are absolutely phenomenal. They're so powerful, and it takes the likes of Seto Kaiba himself, shout out to Alan Nails, to break these boards. So, I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any fantastic ideas to add to it, just let me know in the comment section below. Smash that subscribe button. Hit that like. Feel free to hit the bell icon for notifications if you really do so, please. And I hope you guys come back to watch more. And thank you for watching.